Well, g'day everybody and welcome back to another Manor Lords. Here we are. Our fellas are carrying some corpses across the across the field there, or along the road, over to the burial plot. That's pretty cool. That looks like it's going to be quite a bit. Why isn't my... Oh, there we go. That's why my headphone isn't working. There we go. Just throw them all in there. It's a shame they don't just pile up. Big burning stack like in Going Medieval would be really, really cool. Hogan stocks damaged by weather. Yep, that was kind of expected. It looks like these fields have been ploughed now, which is good. And the plough is coming over here. We could plough some of those bodies into there, couldn't we? What was this? Large granary under construction. I thought so. All right, so a couple of things. I'm a little bit concerned about this update because I was reading the update notes and there's some fantastic things in the update. Absolutely brilliant. All the things that we needed. My only concern is that one of the recommendations in it was that you started a new game, so. Ooh, that could be a little bit of a problem. Do you guys still have... You do still have stuff to do. Lovely. This granary hopefully gets built pretty soon. I'm pretty sure I put that on highest priority. No. Highest priority there, thank you. Just to get that going. Now, we're running short on families. We're definitely running short on families. I'm going to let these families... I think I'm going to let those families continue to have a stall. It's a shame you can't, like, fit just, like, one family. Like, you know, specify, okay, one family, or it just automatically goes, yep, just one family will run a stall in there, but you sort of can't, so... large storehouse. We need to get more people into our large storehouse. We do have plenty of charcoal. If we have a look at the people in there, yeah, only one of them does a stall in the family. So as we move forward and stop people from from having their own stall like we have here, then we need to make sure that we have enough people in our storehouses to cover the amount of stalls that we are going to need. Right over the thing, we're harvesting some veggies here, which is really, really good. That's going to give us a big influx of food, which we have far too much of. So, interestingly enough, I'm still quite. I don't know, quite hyped up about that attack and stuff and what happened on that attack. It was good. What are you guys doing? You're transporting, collecting dead bodies, okay, to bring back to the church. Now, I don't know, maybe we didn't lose any. I don't think we lost any actual villagers. I think the church people are actually out here collecting bodies for the corpse pit as well, so... so that's all right. We'll get rid of them all. There's still quite a few to go. How are we doing on our crops here? Our crops are growing quite well, which is really, really cool. All right, beautiful. So that's happening. We do have quite a few families in there at the moment. So that's a thing, isn't it? These guys are rolling barrels. They're transporting ale, so there must be leftover resources there from the thing. Which is okay, that's fine. Now, the other thing is trade. Let's go across to Vegemite and have a look at our trade now. Because I believe that these are becoming a little bit perhaps defunct in the sense of if we go into trade here, we have allow foreign trade. So we can trade to foreigners and stuff like that. But I also believe that by turning this setting off, you tell workers to only trade between the regions on the map. Which means we can actually start now looking at going, okay, what we're going to do is, oh no, we're going to keep that on. What we're going to do is we're actually going to start looking at things like charcoal. Where are you, charcoal? Right there. I'm going to tick charcoal off, and I want to it says a trade route is required though. Maybe we do have to. We want to maintain that, but we only want to trade leather between our factions, or between our towns. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Firewood wise, we only want to trade. Maybe do we only want to trade firewood between our towns? I think we kind of do. We have so much of it though. That's the issue. We have so bloody much of it. Foreign traders are coming in and buying firewood. We're only getting one as an export price for firewood. So the iron slab, see, it looks like you still have to create trade routes. Malt wise, if we turn off foreign trade, and we're making our beer over here at the moment, so we don't have a trade route. We do have a trade route on this. So we should be able to import that from the other, from over the other side. So what we probably want to do there, although were we making, yeah, good question. I think we started making malt over here, did we? Did we start making malt over here? We may have done. Did we do it up here somewhere? So hard to remember where everything is as well. Got the pack station there. Maybe we didn't start making malt over here. So we don't want to import malt. No, we don't. But we do want to import. We do want to import from that town. We do want to import iron ore. So what I'm going to do, let's start off with just straight iron ore. Let's not allow that. Let's import. And we'll try and maintain maybe 300, and we'll just keep bringing iron ore in. Now, I don't know. I believe this is only for free merchants. So, and I don't know whether with the NA for the import price, whether you're actually exchanging money between regions. So I'm not sure. What else have we got here? We could start making some wooden parts and stuff, which would be a good thing. We can't export any of that, but we are probably going to stop importing flour as well. We don't need to do that anymore. We could export wool across to there, but we probably don't need to do that either because we're using gambesons now. Or we're going to create gambesons as soon as we have dyes. Okay, what else have we got? Let's see. We could send some spears. We could send some spears. We could export some spears across to... It kind of... I don't know whether we have to allow... Whether we have to actually allow... establish the trade route. Because that says it's only for free merchants, so... interesting. Okay, so we're not making gambesons yet because we need dye. Do we have dye now? We don't have any dye yet. Got plenty of iron ore, which is good. We've got plenty of hides. We also want to send shoes across as well. So is that going to work on this? If we go commodities and we click that and we export those, which will be a good thing, and we'll maintain 50 shoes at all times. Do we establish a trade route and start selling shoes off? I'm not sure about that at the moment, so we'll just sort of leave that. We want to export ale, obviously. We also want to import barley. So we're going to import barley, not from the trade route, but from over the other side. We want to import flax from over the other side. We don't want to pay for that. And we don't want to do anything with wheat at the moment. So definitely don't want to do anything with wheat, and that'll prevent us from selling off any wheat. We don't want to sell any wheat to foreign traders. Now, what else have we got set? We've got planks here set to sell. Well, we don't actually. We've got no trade on planks, which is perfectly fine. We do probably, I think, want to export planks, maintain 40 here all the time. And do we export them? Do we allow foreign trade on planks? I think maybe we do. We'll continue to import. If we do full trade on these, then we will be able to send those. Hopefully not sell them. If we're buying them in at 13 and then selling the bloody things at 8. See, I think that this stuff here is now bugged out. Yeah, it may be bugged out in the new update. So that's a little bit of a problem. Now we need to continue to sell off war bows. We are exporting those, and we do have a trade route. We want to. How many large shields do we have over in? Can hit T to go. Can you? Yes, you can. Can hit T. How many large shields do we have? We don't have many. So what we probably want to do over here is we probably want to stop selling off large shields. We want to export large shields, but we don't want to export large shields to we don't want foreign traders to come in and purchase large shields. We want to actually export the large shields to across to Hogan. But this is showing that there's an export price. So does that mean Hogan is going to pay that much? Are they going to pay that much? That's a pretty good question. Let's have a look at what we're doing here. Trade-wise, resource-wise, we are going to unclick that, and we're going to export that across to Vegemite. We are also going to export that across to Vegemite. Yes, and we'll get income from Vegemite by the looks of it for that. Hopefully. We don't want to keep any of those in stock. We don't want to keep we don't want to keep any of those in stock either. We want it to go straight across. Okay, what else? Well, we've got a trade route here on planks. We probably maybe set that to import. We want to maintain maybe 40 planks at all times. So that should be okay. We are actually importing roof tiles from over the other side. So there we go. I think I might fire up a new game at some time when I have a chance and see if this NA stuff disappears and goes away. Right. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. We want to import leather. We want to export charcoal. Let's do charcoal export. And we will maintain 80 here at all times, I guess. We don't have much here, to be honest. And malt. We need to work out where we are making malt. Are we making malt? I think we're making malt over in... yeah, I believe we're making malt over here. Down here, there's a malt house right there. They've got no storage in there for making malt. That's interesting. That's interesting. All right, we really need to boost up the amount of families that we have working in these places. I think I'm going to throw 2 families in here. And where's our granary over here? Our granary isn't over here. We've got this granary here. How are you doing? You're not doing bad. We need to put another probably 2 people in there, I think, and start really getting these resources picked up and sorted out. So the other thing that we need to look at as well is now the total population, if you see the King's tax up here in the annual royal tax that's coming in 276 days, we're going to require what? We've got 243 population here, and we've got 81 population there. So that's 322 or something like that. 317 by the looks of it is what we're going to pay. So your tax is, your tax to the king is based on 1 coin per citizen. In the first, I think it's 5 years of a town establishment. I might be wrong about whether it's 5 years. It might be dependent on town. It might be town dependent on how long the town's or not, or what size the town is. But I do believe it's like 1 coin per citizen in the first 5 years of a town, two coins per citizen until 10 years is up, and then 3 coins per citizen up to 15 years and beyond, I guess. So, all right, are we getting these? Are we getting rid of these people? Hopefully we are. Hopefully we are getting rid of... yeah, it looks like they've cleared out most of the bodies on the road. They're still going. We could put more people on body detail, but I don't want to. Right, granary. As soon as this is done, we need a family in here. Royal tax increase. This box is coming up dark, and I'm guessing it's because of incompatibilities. Yeah, it has increased to 324. So we really do need to start looking at bloody taxing in Hogan as well. I am going to... I did look at building the manor, didn't I? We don't have 15 stone. And we don't have any stone here, do we? We do have the stone cutters camp over here. I think, well, we don't have the stone cutters camp over here, but we were going to build one right there. Let's put that on a very high priority as well and get that built so that we can get some... we need to start getting taxes in. We really need to start getting taxes in now. We have level 3 and level 3, and I believe we were waiting to be able to update this until we have more roof tiles. So it's going to be interesting to see whether this trade runs between these 2 towns now. Yeah, it would be great if it does. I reckon it probably does. So trade is something that I'd really like to nut out. but I'd really, really like to nut out. Let's see. All right, so we're doing all of that. We're doing no trade on wheat because we don't want to. We are going to eventually do trade on bread because we're going to send bread back. Bread is going to be a thing that we are going to send back to Vegemite. So, all right, and we're probably going to work towards doing apples in here as well, I think. So, but we'll have to see how we go. Deep mine. I've got people not working in there at the moment because I've got them working here instead. So have we seeded this? We have seeded that. It is growing. We've seeded that. It is growing. That is growing. That is growing. That is growing. And that is seeded and growing as well. Let's get all those families out. We'll leave maybe... Let's take all of the families out, shall we? Yes, let's do that. Let's add another family in here just to get rid of that. We've got that set as the highest priority, so we should be getting that done, and then we should be getting this built over here. Saw pit wise, maybe not. It depends on whether our planks go up. And we have 5 logs stored here now. You can see 4 there and 1 there for plank making, which is really, really cool. So what we need to do is we need to get this stone mine happening so that we can actually start doing that. Okay, where are the woodcutters working? They are working in this area here. They've still got stuff to do, I think. Yeah, they've still got some stuff here that they've got to do. So we'll wait until they've got no more resources until we get that notification. So, all right, beautiful. So all we're doing now is waiting on some more roof tiles so that we can build them, some stone actually, so we can build the manor. Okay, what are you actually trading though? Roof tiles for iron ore. Okay, cool. And what about you? Roof tiles for iron ore as well. Okay, lovely. Cool. I think we're nearly at the point where we've got these, where we've got all of these dead bodies collected. In fact, I believe we have. The last one has been picked up. Beautiful. As soon as these get dropped off and thrown in the pit, then we shall actually probably disable the corpse pit for now. Firewood stall in Vegemite, yep. Gonna have to look into stopping people from doing that as well and start actually really utilizing the storehouses and stuff as marketplaces. That's taking a little while to go, isn't it? So, how's our retinue doing over here? They should be pretty recovered by now, shouldn't they? Got absolutely and utterly no fatigue. Everything is really, really good. I think we're going to leave them here, right on the border, so that we can move in both directions should we so desire. In fact, come over to here and hang out there. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, oh, oh. A little bit of a bump. Now, I was wondering, I think we can only have... What are our taxes like here? 3%. We're actually going to need to bring that up to about 5%, I think. Yeah. I'm going to bring it up to 5%. It's gonna give us a 2-thing loss, but we do need to bring those taxes in. So, well, it's 10 garrison space. That's one of those, isn't it? That's a garrison there. Garrison tower, you can only have one per region. So interestingly enough, you can't, it doesn't look like at this point in time we can have a massive army here unless we hire mercenaries. So I'm guessing that's what it's all about, which we're going to have to do at some point in time as well. Do you guys have any malt in here? You do have some malt. Lovely. Okay. Or you do have barley to turn into malt. Anyway, you've got some storage there. That's good. And the granary has only got wheat in there. So, all right. I mean, we could have still continued to farm this small area here, but I don't think it's worth it, considering how we're going over here. But we are going to definitely need to increase what's going on in Hogan farm-wise as well. So, all right, which is going to be a big thing. Like if we unlock orchards, we can unlock rye cultivation, and irrigation is probably a good thing. But I would also like to unlock beekeeping as well. We're kind of limited to the amount of points that we will get to spend. I think it was 6 based on Vegemite. 1, 2, 3 we've spent. So 1, 2. That would be really good. That would be really good. I do believe that the apiary does actually increase the amount of yield that you get as well on your fields. So that's a big thing. All right, well let's consider what we're going to do with fields now. So if we go into farming and we go into fields, what we need to look at is we definitely need to grow more emmer. That's going to be pretty important. So I think I'm going to throw a field in here. Probably through there. That give us a Morgan. Almost a Morgan. That's fine. That's fine. So we're going to throw a field in there. What we're going to do is we're going to leave that fallow this year, and then next year that is going to become emmer. Right. Beautiful. Next thing that we need to look at is we need a lot more barley to be grown as well. Now we've got a little spot out here, but we don't really have too many more spots, do we? Do we do a little field out here? I think I'm going to do a little field here. Yeah, it's only a small one, but we're going to have emmer in barley in there. Flax, we're going to have those 2 fields. We've got those 2 fields, which will be perfectly fine. But I think it's how are we doing on our crops? We're at 79% at the moment. So, and we're in June. All right, perfect. They should be. We should be getting ready soon to throw families in and start getting this field, that field harvested. This field's going to be a bit of an issue. That field is going to be a bit of an issue, but what we will do is probably get that and that done, get that planted as well. We probably want to go another emmer field, I reckon, which I think we'll probably do here. I think we'll go to there. Why not? Is that going to be one Morgan? That's one Morgan there, so we'll go there. And that'll become an Emma field as well. And then we could probably go off of here, I reckon. How are we going to do that? Probably an Emma field across here, because what I want to do is I really want to keep bread going. So we'll throw that in there. We'll throw a little road through here as well, just to hopefully speed things up just a little bit. Oh, we can't. Bugger. Okay, well, we can throw a tiny little road through here anyway. There. That'll help that. I may follow I think I'm going to follow the road. Follow that road through there. And then this road through here. And then I think we'll probably just continue that on there a little bit, and we'll throw a road down here as well. There we go. Just to help people move around a little bit, I think. Try and keep people moving around a little bit, which will be good. All right, did we have another? I think we had another family move in. I think all of the corpses are done. So let's remove 2 families out of there as well, which is going to be a good thing. Let's throw another family into here. Another family into the trading post, I think. There we go. And they want some more market space. So, do we stop these guys from... I have turned off don't allow market stall. Okay. And we now have that large granary there. Let's have a squiz. This one been done. Let's throw 2 families in here. Let's go into advance. We are taking that. We're taking that. We're taking grains and herbs. No, we won't take herbs. But we're going to take flour and grains over here. In this one, we will make sure that we are taking herbs, and we are, and we've turned everything else off there. Perfect. Perfect. So, and it does look like you can limit work areas on those as well, which is actually a pretty cool thing. Now, we've got 32 housing, we've got 29 families. So what we probably want to do, we need to get to the point where we can upgrade this house. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm going to put the manor in here. Hopefully we've got enough to... we do not have enough. Right, okay. Let's get a family in here just doing planks for now. Let's throw a family in there to do some planks. They've got some stuff there. All right, it'd be interesting. I really want to see how this trade goes. What are you doing? You're peddling. You're stocking up. You're transporting berries. And you're transporting berries. Okay. And you are trading. Okay, okay. I didn't realize that we had carts and stuff in there. There we go. Interesting. All right. Next thing. What would they be transporting berries for when we don't have berries listed as something that we're selling? We are exporting berries across to... Yes, okay. Okay, beautiful. Livestock, advanced. We want to add another one of those and order another horse for here. And we probably need to do the same for Vegemite, which is over here. Now, you already have 2 livestock. Do we have enough space for extra livestock? We do have plenty of stable space. Let's order another horse for there, which is going to help that. Now, how you doing, Vegemite? You're starting to get better now, food-wise. And food-wise, fuel-wise, we're starting to do better as well. And we are trading sheep, and we are exporting sheep. And we're maintaining 5 surplus. Let's maintain 6 surplus at all times, I think. Here's 3 lots of breeding sheep. We've got 19 lambs. We really want them to mature, don't we? But how long do you wait for them to mature? That's the thing. I mean, you get twice as much, but if it takes twice as long, then you're better off selling the lambs, aren't you? We might have to consider that. We might have to consider that seriously. How's everything else going here? We need to look at building ourselves some more homes. And I wanted to work my way around this way with houses and stuff. We don't really have any fertility anywhere other than in here for Emma. So I don't think we want to do any trading at all here. There's no point. There's no point I'm trading any farming. There's absolutely no point. Because we're going to do all of that over in Hogan, and Hogan is going to be the central trade for that. So we've got a rich deposit of berries there, and we've still got our rich deposit of... how many families do we have working in the forager's hut? Got plenty. Are we going to be able to... We're probably not going to be able to get all of those berries in time. We've got 2 people in there, we've got 2 people in there, and we've got 2 people in here. I am turning that off. Am I going to turn that off? I am going to turn that off as well. And what about you? I might let one of them run, one lot run stalls, because I would much rather that these guys are doing all of the stalls. So we are getting quite a bit of food in here now, which is really, really good. That is just the most bustling little market, isn't it? Probably a little bit too big for what it needs to be, but I don't think there's any point in reducing it now. We may have to counterbalance some of the stuff that's going on. We may actually have to start deleting some of these production buildings and stuff, and starting to we want to look at Hogan and starting to actually rebuild them to see if it actually resets them. What are you doing at the moment? Because you're sending iron ore over and you're bringing leather back, aren't you? How did we go over here? This is going to be a long trek. There we go. Let's get 2 families in there for now to try and get some of that stone out so that we can actually upgrade our manor. We only have 2 stone still, and we need more planks as well, don't we? We now have 27 planks. So we're going to get our next point, and we need to seriously consider what we are going to do in regards to that. Okay, that's good. 29 families, 34 living spaces. Can't build on this huge hill. The slope is too great. This is where our manor's going to go. I'll probably leave that tree there. This is where our manor's going to go. think. I think it is. And then we'll probably end up walling around, but sort of trying to have the church as part of it, perhaps. But we're plenty of stone off of being able to do that. So now, again, if only we could click on this and have a graph and, you know, a spreadsheet of where money's coming in, where money's going out. We have now hit July and we're probably getting more. Our treasury is going up quite considerably. We just got 149 in taxes. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, and we did order a horse for here, didn't we? For our livestock. And we're waiting for that horse to arrive. Perfect. So if our traders... a new family. Beautiful. If our traders, our storehouse and our granary run all of the stalls, then I will be a happy man. I will be a very happy man. Hopefully we start getting some stone coming in from over here very, very quickly. Unfortunately, it is quite a hike, but we'll work this stone deposit out, get our 100 stone, and then we'll remove that. Then we'll move into the clay, and we'll get some clay as well. So planks-wise, things are going pretty good. Roof tile-wise, things are going excellently. And another, the family members have joined that. Okay, that's good. I think that's good. I think that's good. I think where we're at the moment is probably a really good thing. Let's have a little bit of a wander around, shall we? See what's happening in our little town. Hello, ma'am. Got some firewood there. Lovely. One of the updates that has come out as well is this character here. When you go down and walk around your town, they've actually added the female character if you are playing a female. So, hello, ma'am. How are you? Bustling. Love it. What have we got in here? Wow, they are large goats. They are definitely large goats. The little road down here, we could probably remove that bush if we wanted to. Am I being anal if I do? Yeah, probably. But I might remove it anyway. Chickens. Beautiful. All right, lovely. It's nice to have her. We've got some carrots growing in there. Just nice to every now and again have a little wander around your town and see how things are going. You know, down to the farming area, because the farming area is going to be so important. I think we might start building some more houses down the bottom here. And I think that might be the next effort that we make. We'll try and bring some more people in. There's somebody's dropped a tree right across the road down here. Right across the King's Road. He's not going to be happy, is he? But so be it. So be it. Afternoon, sir. How you doing? Yep. Come on, woodcutters. Get your butt into gear. I don't know whether they're cutting down there. They may not be. All of these houses here could really be we could really do with upgrading these houses to bring them up another tier. So we may look at that as well, but I think we probably need to we've got a nice little market running down here. There we go. She's taken some mead. Off the mead goes, but I think it might be there we go, bag of flour. Good. I think it might be an idea to actually start sort of expanding our community out here and finding out the best way to actually best place to build. And I think we're going to do that. before I end this episode. So Emma is barley. We really don't want to build out here. I really wanted to build in here, but we can't. Rye fertility is going to be everywhere. I think maybe we need to... I don't want to use up the farmland over here, but I think maybe we're going to need to. Can we build some more houses in here? Is it going to let us? Is it going to say the slope is too big? It's not going to say the slope is too big, and it's going to allow us to do stuff in there as well. So I'm going to throw those in there. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to throw a big one out here, because I want to be able to... have a big orchard in here. So I would like a massive orchard in there. So I'm going to build that as well. All right, lovely. And that's our housing. We'll probably put a little bit more in here and then expand out in this area. We may need to build some more houses through here at some point as well. But for now, we are at 87%. So we're getting very, very close to having to harvest. I don't know whether we're going to lose this crop. Possibly not. Possibly not. And there we go. We have now increased our settlement. All right, what are we going to do? We're going to do orchardry. Or are we going to do bakeries? Bakeries. Oh, orchardry, bakery. I think I'd like to see orchards. I'd like to see orchards. It takes about 3 years. But bakeries would be absolutely fantastic as well. Then we can go to rye, orchards, rye, bakeries. So we might be better off going orchardry, rye cultivation, and then bakeries, because at the moment we could put 2 or 3 community ovens down and make our bread that way until such time as we could put 2 of those in and have the same efficiency as 1 bakery. Let's do it. Lovely. Orchardry it is. Beautiful. All right, guys. Well, that is it. We are starting to get where we need to go. We are definitely starting to get where we need to go. Things are going quite well. I was quite happy in the last episode with that, with sort of defending that raid. We're probably going to leave these guys out here. I may even do is I might even just build a couple of little buildings out here, just to, you know, like let's say we build a little woodcutter's lodge in here, and let's just pretend that woodcutter's lodge is the retinue's home, is their camp away. So we won't put any families in it or anything, but we'll just pretend. All right. I feel really funny having them all sitting out here just in the middle of nowhere without some form of home. So we'll throw that in there anyway. But thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I appreciate your views and your comments and stuff like that very, very much. Still loving Manor Lords, and I'm looking forward to continuing on with the series. Hopefully some things work, but as I said, I'm going to set up my own game, my own personal game, as a tester to see if this update has ruined this save or not. It's going to be a shame if it does. It's going to be a great shame if it does. But I'm also going to test out having a trading post in both regions and stuff as well. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next episode of Manor Lords. Bye. You're making a lot of noise there, boy. Aren't you? Give him a pat.